Yeah, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Josh, and in this video, I'm gonna show you a completely free that I literally just made for y'all and myself, of course, because like I needed it, right? A completely free SEO client template that you can use for your SEO clients. It's literally all free. I'm not gonna charge a penny for it. I don't care if y'all use it. I want y'all to make it better too. Like, if you guys actually download this, make it better, and then let me know what it's like. Cause this is, I'm only one person. I can't really speak on behalf of everybody. I'm sure some of y'all have got really good ideas. So let me know what y'all think, and definitely let me know your thoughts. So let's get started with what's included. Right off the bat, we have main logins. Now, I've even put comments here. So if you want to hand this off to a VA, you have any questions, something like that, literally, it's all for you. So all we're going to do first is take the company name. So let me just fill it out with my own example. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a copy. Now, I actually should have maybe made this a little bit bigger so that way you can add more people of contact. But let's just say we're just going to do one person of contact. So person, right? I don't know. Now looking back at it, it sounds silly. But company name, JC Search LLC. Person of contact, Joshua Conrad. That's me. JoshCT at jcsearch.com. jcsearch.com. Right? Email. This should be phone number, actually. Right? Sorry. Doesn't really matter. Phone. So I'm not going to put in my phone number because I don't want y'all calling me. My address. I'm not going to put my address because I don't want y'all following me. Industry, marketing, let's say, internet marketing, company size 3, right? And then profile, these are all the logins for social media. We've got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube, LinkedIn, Reddit, Pinterest, all the big ones. If there's any ones that you want, just add the row thing. It's like, add one below, and then honestly it doesn't even cut anything else off, so you're chilling. Get the email, username, password, URL, notes. So does not want Facebook, something like that, right? And then your item for logins, this is gonna be for WordPress. So like WordPress, let's say my WordPress login is info@jc. It's not, so please don't try and guess things. WordPress, GoDaddy, right? Let's say they have MailChimp, right? All these different logins you want to keep track of. So that's what you're going to do. Top ranking pages, you're going to go to Ahrefs. Now, I assume most of y'all have Ahrefs. If you don't, and it's because you just started or you don't like it, you can use SEMrush, whatever. You can even use Ubersuggest, honestly, for this. All you're going to do is look at your top ranking pages. So, for example, I'm going to take a look at one of my clients' pages, and let's say I'm ranking for emergency AC repair Tucson, put that in the keyword, put the URL that's ranking for that, the position, so position 1, right? The volume, you might want to put in the organic traffic that it's getting them. Okay, so I ended up actually making an edit for adding traffic. So again, you're going to take your keyword, URL, position that it's ranking, the volume that the keyword is worth, and the type. So when it comes to type, primary is like a page that you want to rank that has like a lot of content on it. And for instance, if I were to look at a service page, and one of the services, let's say you're dealing with a marketing agency like ourselves, then SEO would be a primary page. A secondary page would be like Google Maps SEO, unless that is a primary service. You kind of got to think about the business that you're working with and stuff. But generally, my primary service is SEO. A secondary or supporting service to that is local SEO or Google Maps or keyword research, right? A blog is just any blog, right? A blog post or an article. A location page, if I'm trying to rank for Brooklyn SEO and I create a page on that, right? Miscellaneous, supporting pages, privacy pages, about pages, or even abouts are primary, but like you know what I mean, right? Like gallery, something that's not really gonna have a lot of weight to it. And then just take the amount of traffic that they're getting for that. Next, we have client site, and for this, you're just going to punch in the client site. You're going to take a look at their domain age, then site load time. Take a look at their site load time. Let's say it's 3.2 seconds, and this is conditional. Or no, I don't have any formatting on this yet, but I will add that. Where if it's above 6 seconds, I'm going to label it as like red. Backlinks, how many backlinks do they have? But again, you want to do this every single month. Have a technician take a look at this. 3.2 seconds. Let's say it's 9.4 seconds, and you're like, oh my god, why is it so long? Then you gotta do something. Organic traffic. Again, you want to monitor the organic traffic, organic keywords, all that. Any notes that you need to add is over here. Site audit. So this is kind of out of Chase Reiner's site, the Screaming Frog site audit. Formatting and everything. Basically, if there's like a 301, it's we need to kind of check that out. If we have a 200, we'll label that as good, right? And all you'll do for that is just go on the Screaming Frog, export it, and then load it up on here. Don't load up. Don't be a goon, right? Don't do Control A, and then load everything in. What I would do is just from there to there, right? It's not that much, just to be safe, extra safe. And if your meta description is, let's say, 400, you got to work on that and cut that down. Next, heading 1 length, let's say it's 90, a little bit too long, cut that down, right? So we got some color coding. Word count, let's say if you have 788 words, it's going to be good. If you have 908 words, that's going to be extra good, because I think between 600 and 700 words for most pages is alright. Anything more is great. But let's say you only have like 432 words, that's going to be bad, because it's a pretty low word count for any sort of ranking. Raw keyword list. You're just going to punch in all the keywords that you want to rank for. Go on the Ahrefs, go on SEMrush, whatever. Look for the keyword. Insert the volume, the keyword difficulty that you see. Then you're going to do competitor 1 raw. So include stuff like AVVO, Justia, Yelp, Home Advisor, all of those. Include that here. Then in your keyword mapping, this is what you're going to present to your client. The topic, target keyword volume, difficulty, page, word count, average 3 word count, average 3 image count. Average 3 competitor image count, sorry. Yeah, so that should be there. Then you're going to do C1 adjusted, C2 adjusted, C3 adjusted. All that means is you're going to have to list the actual businesses that are competing with yours. So for example, you're not competing really with Yelp. You're competing with, if I'm like an internet marketing agency, I'm competing with the other goon down the street who's doing the same thing, So I'm going to put his as the competitor for that keyword. And now your target keyword, let's say your topic is local SEO, and your target keyword is local SEO. You might also put in a local search engine optimization, local SEO service, and all of that. So anything that has to do with local SEO, you're going to include as your keyword. Let's say this brings you the best payout with 90 users and has a keyword difficulty of 2. Then you're going to bold that in, and then that's going to be your target keyword, right? Pretty simple. And you're going to put the difficulty. And now page, let's say we have all of these are filled. We're just going to merge the cells and then make this, let's say, the home page, right? That we want to rank number 1. Maybe it's our local SEO page, right? So local SEO. So that's all you're going to do is just map it out for the client where that keyword, where the content's going to go. Current word count. If you're doing a site audit for an existing site or for existing pages, just put in the word count that it's already ranking for. The page that's already ranking for that. Just insert their word count, compare it with the average competitors, and you're good to go. Next, competitor analysis. You're just going to take a look at the target keyword, volume, difficulty, traffic that's bringing that company is bringing in from the keyword, the position they are, and the URL that's ranking for it. And this is for 11 of them. I look in at 11. You can look at 30 if you want, but I think 11 is good enough. And then you can take all the averages if you want. So the average volume that is bringing, difficulty, traffic, position, URL really isn't going to do much, but you know, you get the point. And now look at the domain rating, organic keywords, traffic, backlinks, site load time. For example, if the site load time is 9 seconds, I coded it to be 9 or red. So, you know, you have some color coding there. Same over here and over here. Take a look at their profiles. Find any significant posts. So any posts that stand out, just copy and paste that. You know, the URL to that. So if you find one like, oh, you know, this person has like a photo of their teammates and that's getting a lot of likes, you know, paste that in there. GMB posting, your target keyword that you want to have made a caption for, your page that it's going to target. So I learned this from Mindsaw. He did a pretty good job explaining how Google My Business isn't really that picky about keyword stuffing, at least not yet. And so if you're doing stuff for something like SEO agency Manhattan, you know, you can create a page for that, and then whoever's managing the Google My Business is going to then see, okay, this is the target keyword, this is the page I got to include, name, address, phone number, keyword image. So an image that has, you know, your name, address, phone number, and the target keyword. The status of that is going to be done, needed, or void. Caption, done, needed, or void. Void if you're, for some reason, you just bailed out on it. And your completion, you're just going to put in the date. Duplicate content, just take a look at the URL, match words, and you use Siteliner for this, by the way. And percentage that it's going to be like the percentage duplicate, and it's a duplicate of, you find the image on Siteliner and then paste it in. MISC is, do they have Search Console installed? Do they have Google Analytics? Do they have Google My Business? Do they have Sitemap, Robots, Favicon, SSL? And then we'll do plugins. So if they're using WordPress, you can put in like, I would put in the plugins that they need, which is like title remover, Yoast, stuff like that. So that's pretty much it for my dashboard. I'm going to leave a link for it in the description below. Y'all can download it. Y'all can do whatever you want with it. I'll double check the color coding so that things are color coded properly, and that way, you know, you're in fact, I'll do it right now, but you'll basically see that we have the proper color coding so that everything is as convenient as possible for you. All I ask again is that if these types of videos help you in your agency, just leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment saying you like it, and I'd be more than happy to keep creating stuff like this.